It actually can't be. Holy fuck, dude.
It sure is.
Oh my god. Like what? Like what? Why? What did I do to like?
I've wanted to say something about Ethan Klein for quite a while now, but I never really had the words to. This guy's internet lore stretches back pretty far, and as someone who doesn't keep up with streamers, the mountains of horrendous press were pretty intimidating. If you clicked this video, I would imagine you know at least some of the awful, nonsensical stuff this doofus and his ever so lovely wife
and it needs to just like disappear. That guy is a piece of shit, like of the lowest order.
have said. So I'm going to pretend the imaginary person in my camera, hello, I'm speaking to isn't going into this entirely blind. I don't really want to go collect receipts for this video like I usually do for the topics I'm talking about, only because there is so much spanning back like a decade, and on the very off chance that this blows up, I don't want the fat hairy baby to have any fuel to strike me or anything. I don't have the money to get sued. So I'll just defer to the two creators who have given me most of my tea, Adam McIntyre and now idubbbz. I never watched idubbbz, but I've heard his name on the internet for a really long time. He's not an OG, but he was big on YouTube at its height in the mid-2010s. Within recent years, I can't remember exactly when, he apologized for the harmful ideals his content used to push, and now he seems to be planting himself pretty left in the grand scheme of things. He mentions in his video that his partner, girlfriend, is Irish and Lebanese, and he cites this as a reason as to why she obviously won't defend Hila, Ethan Klein's wife, who's a baby punting IOF Barbie.
Piece of shit, like of the lowest order.
And Hila throwing a fit, begging to be defended because she's a girl's girl who's defended other girls, is genuinely hilarious and pathetic, because I'm sure all of those Palestinian girls would have liked some defense, while the country whose schlong she refuses to take out of her mouth was ending their extremely short lives. But I digress. What do I know? I'm only a person with a f***ing soul. Newsflash, nobody wants to defend you because everyone with half a brain cell and a lick of sense knows you're in the wrong. Nimrods. 4 months now, I've watched on the sidelines along with many other people as these two absolute buffoons have crashed out on the internet, and the internet came together to clown them in their comment sections, most notably, or at least the ones that I watch, Instagram and Reddit. And with idubbbz posting his video calling Ethan out, someone he used to be friends with, no less, I'm just putting my thoughts together and giving them to the void, whether they're organized and polished or not. I have always told myself if I have a big platform someday, I'm going to use it for good, even if it's scary. I may be nobody right now, but why wait for the 1 million, right? I'm saying right now, these people should be deplatformed. That is what I'm calling for, the deplatforming of the H3 podcast. And I don't know why anyone is holding on to any sense of nostalgia and clinging to a time when they weren't so blatantly insane.
The constant exploitation and objectification of women is exhausting.
Those times are gone. Pack it in, babes. Let's get a move on. We're in the present now, and they show time and time again what unhinged pieces of shit they are. All they do is harass other creators and completely make up bullshit about them, and then are shocked when no one wants to be friends or associate with them anymore. And it's
I'm sorry, don't mind me.
baffling and irritating to watch. How do people lack self-awareness to this degree? It's crazy. When I saw the idubbbz video go up, it had already had like nearly 300,000 views. I paused not even a half hour in to type this script that I'm reading off of right now. It was sitting at 472,000. That's fast. Needless to say, idubbbz posting this video is a big deal. Even if I had no idea who he was, and considering I had no idea they were even friends, from the numbers alone, I can tell this is big day for annoying people. Quick interjection, but like I completely forgot to mention that I saw a comment that was like, this is the Not Like Us of YouTube.
Wake up, Ethan.
I know people are going to flock toward it solely because Content Cop was an extremely popular series, but Ethan Klein, I hope, is still going to get heat for being the topic. idubbbz is way more beloved on the internet than the H3 podcast is. as far as I can see. And maybe it's foolish of me, but I'm hopeful this call out is either going to be the beginning of the end. And now that someone with more status or whatever and respect has said something, they'll be deplatformed or shooed away from the rest of us. Or this is their wake-up call to step back from the internet and take a long, hard look in the mirror and ask themselves what the they are doing with their time and their career and seriously reevaluate what they want out of their time on the internet. But we all know toxic people like this, and they'll more often than not genuinely burn everything to the ground and just blame someone else for the flames. So I'm leaning more toward deplatforming these bitches. Get their goofy asses out of here. Yeah. They have been allowed to spread propaganda and lies about other creators baselessly and needlessly for too long now, and I frankly find it shameful that YouTube or Twitch haven't stepped in to deal repercussions. But like I said, with a creator as huge as idubbbz saying something, I really truly hope the platforms feel the pressure to handle these flailing monkeys now before shit gets even worse. Please, let 2025 have one good thing and grant me the privilege of watching them finally get run off the internet so they may at least, temporarily fade into forced obscurity. Please, if there is a God, I'm feeling vengeful. And I need bad people to get what they deserve at least once. I never thought I'd say this because I hated the guy back in the day for like obvious reasons when his content was edgy, bigoted slop, but thank you, Sir idubbbz. Thank you. Don't throw tomatoes at me, okay? I thought his apology video was solid, and I'm not holding his past against him. I'm just being funny. And by the time I finished the video, it had gone up to 642,000 views. By the way, yeah, it was kind of crazy. And then that night, within 7 hours, it had passed 1 million. That really, truly just does not happen anymore. I don't want to get excited, I really don't, because you know what happens when your hopes get high. But wow, I'm hoping that this is the digital tossing these bitches in the volcano.
Wake up, Ethan.